best describe the series of books Prydain, I think probably is a historical fantasy. It started out as a short story about a boy that was lost, and then it sort of developed from that into a book in which I tried to encapsulate quite a lot of the Celtic spirits and some of the Celtic ceremonies and some of the Celtic beliefs into that sort of time that has always really fascinated me. The time at the end of the Roman Empire, just before England was established and Wales was established, and into that void where we're not really sure. We can project our own ideas and our own feelings. And from out of that time, of course, there's the legendary hero, Arthur, or in Welsh, Arthnog. And I wanted to portray a very different type of Arthnog. I wanted to take that time where you had the sort of the Germanic, the Celtic, and the Latin cultures that sort of blended together to make the country that I love. And I wanted to express my sort of love of that country and my love of the people of that country. But when I moved on from the first book, from Redemption, that tells the story of how Arthur rose to power, I started to put in other ideas into the books as well. Reading them without even realising it, I spoke a lot about religion and spirituality. And for me, the two are very different things. Spirituality comes from within ourselves. It's that empathy we feel for other people, that conscience we feel. Whereas religion is external. It's an external imposed set of values and rules, and it's quite often used to control people. I also brought in the concept of this sort of pyramid with the all-seeing eye. And of course, at the top of that pyramid, you get the ruling elite. If we look at the elite in any group, the people that seek power are usually those who shouldn't be allowed anywhere near it. And we have these groups that perpetuate the power of their own families, and do so by controlling people beneath them in the pyramid. I think that especially became a factor in the third book as well. Arthur relinquishes his position. Arthnog relinquishes his position. But these forces that are trying to control this they're trying to build the pyramid, that they continue to work. They continue to attack the country. And I tried to, in a way, contrast the very structured societies of the pyramid and the all-seeing eye, very structured societies that had their origin in the Middle East, with societies that had their origin in Europe, with Germanic societies where the king only rules if the Witan allows him to rule, if the Council of Elders allow him to rule, with Celtic societies with their great emphasis on kinship and on the link between the land and the people that have always lived in the land. I hope I've put over in my book some of my love for my country and my love for the people of this country. I'm a blend of Germanic, Celtic, and even a certain amount of Latin blood that's left over from the Roman Empire as well. Proud of my own ancestry, and I'm proud of the country that my people created. It's worth celebrating, and I've tried to celebrate that in my work, in my literature. Thank you for listening.